What's going on, my fellow miners? Welcome back. Today, we're going to take a look at NBMiner's newest miner. And I don't know why it took them so long to do this, because T-Rex miner's been kicking their ass when it comes to releases and to progressing when it comes to LHR unlocks. But NBMiner's promising on their newest release that you would get a higher hash rate on your LHR card. So we're going to be testing this on my 3060 LHR version 2 to see what we can get out of this. Before we begin, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new. There's a lot of you guys who are not yet subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you get to subscribe today and join the community. With that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set it up. I'm going to let it run for a little bit, and I'm going to see what we can get out of here, and we're going to discuss it. Before we do, I want to know, are you using the NBMiner currently? Have you used the T-Rex miner? Let me know down in the comment section what the differences are between the two that you have noticed on your cards. With that, I'll see you over there. Alright, so I've been letting it run for about an hour, almost an hour and a half now. And this NBMiner, no joke, I wish I was joking here. So, this NBMiner is crazy. So, we got 34 hash rate is what it's reading on NBMiner, but look at the accepted hash rate. And this is recent because I was messing with the settings to see what I could get out of it. 43 mega hash on my 1060. 43. And here's the crazy part, because you can see here that I have this running through NiceHash. Here's the crazy part. NiceHash is showing about 39 to 40 on the accepted speed as well. It fluctuates here and there, but if I go over here, let me see if I can pull this up before I switch it over. But on NiceHash's website, where you go and you monitor your rigs and everything, it fluctuates, right? So it shows right now 30, almost 38. Let me see what it shows now. Okay, so it's about 38, so it hasn't refreshed yet. But over here, you can see, no, it's pay rate. I'm looking for hash rate. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find that for you. Well, I couldn't find it on NiceHash's website, but it was showing accepted speed of 40 for a good while. So you can see right here, it's 44 mega hash is what it's actually accepting through this new NBMiner. That's insane. Okay, absolutely insane. Now, my overclock settings, what I really like about this version of NBMiner versus what it was before, is that on this version, I can turn down the core clock. Turning down the core clock on the version before did not net me good results. It was all over the place, and turning the core clock down would kill the hash rate. My power limit is set at 62. Again, on the previous version, setting the power limit down would kill my hash rate, but in this case it really doesn't. And I really do like how it's pretty stable on temps. It's stable on the GPU memory, the GPU core. This is incredible. I can't believe they actually did something that is getting you better results, right? Like I said, it's showing 34, 35 mega hash. But the accepted speeds is way above what it's supposed to be. And I think that was one of the things that they were aiming for when they were making the NBMiner. And like I said, you can see right here, look at the accepted speeds, right? The accepted speeds 48 mega hash. Now over the 4 hour, over 24 hour, that's not accurate yet because it hasn't been 4 hours, hasn't been 24 hours. But I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it keep going on this. This is crazy. It's absolutely crazy to see these kinds of speeds on the 3060. Like, and you can see it right here, like 3060, right? And you see I have the core clock turned all the way down. I have my memory clocks at 1300. I'm gonna lower that just to see what would happen. I know that if I lower the power limit all the way down, it will kill my hash rate a little bit. 62 seems to be the spot for me. I can put it down to 60 and it's still the same. But yeah, this is I'm loving this. I'm loving the temps. I'm loving everything that I'm seeing here. I'm loving it. This is fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the memory clock. I want to see what happens if I put it down to see if it drops the hash rate or not. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I lowered it down, but I also wanted to show you here because it looks like it was taking a bit to refresh. So I don't know how far behind the website is compared to what I'm actually seeing on the miner itself. I know that obviously there's going to be a delay between the information from the website to my miner, but look at that, 42. Now it's not showing the 48, 49, but still 42 is crazy to see. All things considered, that is absolutely crazy to see. Okay, so after lowering it, because I did lower it to test it, it started killing the hash rate. So I am leaving it at 1300. That seems to be where it's solid at. Core clock, I can turn it all the way down, no problems. 62 temps, sitting at, or temps, I'm sorry, 62 power limit, 54 temps, and fan speed 75. We're good. I'm really loving this. So let me switch it back to my main camera and we'll discuss. So this is incredible what NBMiner has done with this new miner. It took them a while to do it, but you know what? Out of this, between this and T-Rex miner, if you're just mining Ethereum on a 3060, for me, again, 3060 version 2 is what I have. This is absolutely incredible what they've done. So the NBMiner version 39.6, they have two LHR modes. You have the LHR mode 1 and LHR mode 2. LHR mode 1 unlocks 74%, where LHR mode 2 unlocks 71%. I'm using LHR mode 1 at 74% unlock, and at 74% unlock, we are getting, you saw what I was showing you, on nice hash, for example, an accepted speed of 42, but again, remember there's that delay. And on the miner itself, it was showing 48. At one point, it even went up to 49 mega hash on the accepted speeds. That is ridiculous compared to what it was before, right? Because what it was before at the 71%, the accepted speeds were 33, 32, up to 35 maybe, and that was it. I am blown away by what they've done here. And to compare, for example, okay, to make a comparison here, my 2070 and my 2080 Super do about 44-45 mega hash, right? So combined total 90. So 44-45 mega hash on my 2070 and 2080 Super. The freaking 3060 is finally up to those standards. It's actually doing better. It's actually doing better. I'm so thoroughly impressed by this. This is fantastic. Now, it's still not 100%, but you know what? At this point, I will take that. I will take that and run with it, because that makes my 3060 so much more profitable. Even more so than that 100% unlock with T-Rex Miner where you're mining 2 coins. Now, if T-Rex Miner can come back and make a different version, like for example they do like a 76% unlock, right, and or even if they do like a dual mining where you're using 50% and 50%, that would be incredible as well. The most I was able to do with that T-Rex miner was get 40% out of Ethereum and then 60% Conflux. But it's so incredible to see the work that's being done to bypass the LHR and to get these cards to be more profitable. So NBMiner, big thumbs up for that one. Big thumbs up, because that you did it. You nailed it. Awesome. Freaking good freaking job. Like, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I mean, if you go to NBMiner's website or the GitHub where you can go ahead and get the miner, I'll leave a link down below for you guys. I mean, it tells you that it's a better optimized LHR mode on ETH hash, higher hash rate, more stable LHR unlocking. It didn't dip at all for me, right? It didn't try to lower the percentage. It just stayed at 74%. It stayed at LHR mode 1. It's incredible. And then it has 3 options for LHR tuning, but they even say at most cases you don't need to change it. I didn't need to change it. It was great. It was fantastic. And here's the thing, right? So it says typical hash rate for a 3060 Ti LHR on with using this, they get 45 mega hash. What did you see me getting with my 3060? You saw me getting 48, 49 mega hash. You saw it on NiceHash. It was even registering up to 42. Now again, it's delayed. The website is delayed a bit. I don't know how much delay there is between the two, but there is a delay. So either way, even if it's not the 48, 49 and it's the 42, that is still absolutely incredible, all things considered. So let me know down in the comment section, are you using the NBMiner? And if you are, what kind of hash rates are you getting on what cards? Are you using a 3060, 3070, 3080, 3060 Ti, 3070 Ti, 3080 Ti? What are you using? I want to know your hash rates. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I don't know if there's anything else that I can do to push the limits of this miner, because honestly, outside of raising my power limit, I don't see any other way to get more hash rate out of this, because my core clocks are, like, for example, on my core clocks, it had no impact on the hash rate, so I just dropped the core clock all the way. On memory clock, lowering it down to 1,000 did reduce it. If I raise it up, is it going to cause problems? Am I going to hit the limiter? Am I going to see crashing? I don't know. The way that I went about this, I did it at the settings that T-Rex Miner had, which was power limit 60%, core clock 0, and memory clock 1300. That's where I started at, but the overclock settings that I have, that's what I landed at, and that's what seems to be getting me the best rate. But let me know down in the comment section what you guys are getting. Thank you so much for watching today. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. I'll catch you guys later. Everybody, happy mining.